All right, here we are. Hopefully you tried this one. Let's do it. So I say, okay, I want those two to isolate to complete the square. So I'm going to start by subtracting 5. A squared minus 4a equals negative 5. And then I recognize I need to add the same thing to both. What am I going to add here on the left? Well, I take the 4, I take half of it, and then I square. Well, that's about as easy as they get, right? 2 squared, I end up adding 4. If I add 4 here, I need to balance it out on this side with the same number. And at this point, I've completed the square. I just need to now rewrite, simplify, and finish it off. Rewriting this, what would it be? Well, it's going to start with a. I see a minus again. Seen a bunch of those, so there's a minus. And what number would go here? Well, it's whatever the number was before I squared. In this case, that's a 2. Okay, and on the right side, I'm just going to simplify. Negative 5 plus 4 gets me to negative 1. So I'm rewriting this, simplifying this. And now, let's take a square root. Don't forget your plus minus for the right side. And it's okay, here they cancel out. What happens on the right? Oh, it's the square root of negative 1. We didn't see this in any examples we did in the lecture, so I'm glad it came out here. That's I. And it's got a plus or minus on it. No problem. I know the answer to that. And since we're not done, we're going to split it. A minus 2 equals positive I. A minus 2 equals negative I. So my two answers, 2 plus I, 2 minus I. And you might say, hey, that works. Couldn't I just write it as 1, 2 plus or minus I? And yes, you certainly could. Either these two or just this. There's the answer. Okay, that'll do it for 9.2. Again, bring your questions. We can do lots of things together on Monday for this. See you then.